Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ryan. Today we're talking about the 3 steps every home service business owner needs to take to achieve at least $1 million in business. Okay, I'm going to break this down for you. We're going to go through this quick, so follow me. Alright, one of the biggest issues that I hear every single day in this business, okay, in home service businesses, is that there is no structure. Okay? Well, what does that mean? And how do we defeat no structure? Okay? Well, we defeat no structure with building a strong foundation. Alright, so we need to build that strong foundation. Now, what does a strong foundation require? What does this consist of, Ryan? Well, I'm here to tell you that it consists of these things. Okay? First one, systems. Boom, systems. What are systems? Alright, I got a client that I work with. Okay? Great guy, John. He was keeping all of his systems in his head, right? So anytime anybody needed to do anything, they had to ask him or he had to step in. What does that do for your time? It completely drains your time and keeps you doing menial tasks throughout the day. So we need to build these systems so that we can focus on being the business owner. Okay? And also understanding your numbers. That's important. Boom. Systems there. Next thing, what do we need? Culture. Company culture, employee culture. You nail those 2 things down, well, guess what? Now you have a better retention, a lower attrition of both customers and employees. Bang. Next thing, okay? Mindset. This is a big one. Entrepreneurs, listen up. I need you to listen to this. Keep an open mindset. You've got to get this mindset. If you close your mind and aren't open to new things and just trying to do everything your way and, oh, his way doesn't work, or, you know, I know how to do. Listen, if you're not hugely and wildly successful in your business and you think you know everything, you need to open up your mind. I'm telling you right now. I dealt with this, so I know. Alright? No structure. Alright? That's the big issue. This is how we defeat that. Building a foundation. Let's move on to the next biggest thing that I hear from home business owners, home service business owners every single day. Alright? So next thing is that they do not have, they have inconsistent business / quality. Alright? So you're talking, you send your texts out, you know, one guy's good, one girl's bad, one person does it this way, another person does it that way. That leads to inconsistency. People don't like that. Alright, so what do we need to make it so that we have the opposite of that? How do we defeat inconsistent biz and quality? Well, what we need to do is we need to implement really good HR. What's HR, Ryan? Human resources. Okay? So, first thing we need to do in HR is really focus on building a beautiful hiring system. Remember those systems I was talking about? Let's build a hiring system that kicks butt. Alright? That way you don't get flown into chaos every single time you need to hire somebody. Let's put systems together there. Next thing we need, once we hire somebody, what do we need? You got it. Training, an effective training. You want to create a consistent product every single time you do somebody's house, right? So if you're painting, pest control, house cleaning, whatever it is, You need to make sure that everybody is on the same page and creating a consistent product within your company. All right, and then the other big one is the pay. All right, you want to design a pay structure that allows you to not only pay really, really well, but also make sure that you also are increasing your profit. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're doing that. All right, so that's the HR portion. Really important to have those systems in place. All right, the next biggest issue that I hear with home service business owners, and this is a pretty big one too, but they are dealing with low or no growth in their business. All right, you know that feeling where, oh, I need to get more clients, how do I do it? And then people give you 7,000 ideas in your groups. Well, that's what happens to low or no, that's how you get low or no growth. So you need to start implementing marketing. Okay, so what kind of marketing? Well, paid marketing, but you've got to be very careful with paid marketing, don't you? Why is that? You've been boned before? Paid some guy a ton of money who said he could give you the world and he sucks? That sound familiar to you? I remember that all too well. I spent tons of money wasted on marketing. Luckily now I have my own marketing company, so I don't have to worry about that, right? No home services. So you need to make sure that this is done correctly, and then once you figure this out, you will scale it. If you have questions about marketing and things like that, always feel free to reach out. I can try to point you in the right direction. If I can save you from going through the stuff that I went through, be glad to. All right, next thing you're gonna focus on is guerrilla marketing. So you're talking about like your organic growth. So you're gonna want to do things for low or no cost, like email marketing, right? Having a drip campaign, that's important. You can, business cards, handing those out, giving them to friends, telling them to refer your company. This is a good addition to this because you might not get tons and tons of leads and things like that, but it will complement this very well. So it'll be like, oh, extra, you know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you got that going. And then the last thing is, what's your sales system like? What do you got going on for sales? So in my business, I've been in sales my whole life, so I put together a killer sales system for my companies, and our closing rates are phenomenal. So what does that mean? That means that you get, out of 10 leads that you get, you're closing more, right? Let's say right now you're closing 3 or 4, but what if you're closing 7 or 8 or 9 instead? Now you're getting 3 to 4 more clients every 10 clients. Think about what that is going to do to your pocket, your paycheck. So you want to make sure you're having really good sales system put together. So look, guys, this is the path here. That's the path right there, right in your eyes. Okay? Now, what I'm going to tell you is this. You see the word level up there? So what I did, okay, is I actually took all of this, all of these systems, and I put it into a program, okay? I'm launching this program, and it's called Level Up. And the entire goal, it puts my 3 levels all together into one, and it's taking businesses, all right, from A to Z as fast as possible. No BS, no, that's the main goal. But The only thing about this program that I'm doing is that I'm only looking to work with small groups, and there are certain requirements that you have to meet in order for you to get into this program. I do want everybody to have access to it at some point, but for right now, we really want to be able to get people from A to Z as quickly as possible. And I want the people who are very serious and ready to make moves, big moves, and change their lives, okay? Because look, I started somewhere, okay? I literally remember being on my knees sometimes ready to give up in my business. And all it took was for me to invest in myself, okay? And learn the systems, right? So, 70% of businesses are going out of business within 10 years. But people who create a successful business, they have an almost zero chance of going out of business, right? So if you're implementing a successful, proven system into your company, that's gonna give you that edge, right? You're gonna level up. You're not gonna be within that 70% anymore, right? You're gonna start filling up your pockets and feeling better about yourself, right? Spending more time with your family, a lot less time in your business. Focus on being an entrepreneur instead of working in the field or managing, right? Getting the freedom to be able to work from wherever the heck you want in the world, as long as you have internet access, okay? These are the things that I want in my life, and I've achieved those things, and I want those things for others as well. Okay? So if you're interested, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be glad to speak with you about this program, okay? And we can talk about it, all right? So if you feel like you've gotten anything out of this, please do me a huge favor and like and share this. It'll help get this message out to others and help them as well, okay? So I really appreciate that. And then if you have any other questions about any of the things that I've talked about here, I'm always available. Look, God put me on this earth to help others. That's what I'm here for. And I'm not here to fluff anything. I'm straight to the point and ready to rock and roll. So, guys, I'm going to get going here. I don't want to make this video too long. I love you. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.